unfamiliar face, maybe for some of you. I'm today's host. I'm going to be drawing some surprise fun art for windy lighting, and also talk about art block and so on. When I have an art block, the first thing I do is just choose whatever feels comfortable to use. Why do I want to draw? Why do I want to paint? I draw because it makes me feel good. And I try to shift focus. Like, it's not only like the final piece of art, but how fun was doing it. I don't know about you guys, but usually when I'm in an art block, it's because I asked myself too much. Like, because I want to produce something like very high quality or very complex, because it's mainly because I've been looking at art that it's too pretty and too complex for me at the moment, and it's like, this is so fantastic, I want to do it. I'm not there yet. That's the interesting, because I was in a very deep state of not wanting to do art for the past few months, and all of a sudden I wanted to draw again. I wanted to paint. I wanted to like do that I've been longing to do for a very long time. So what happened? And I believe this is a very important topic for today. I got rest. I wasn't able to draw or paint for a year or so. I felt very stuck, like unmotivated, comparing myself a lot, feeling like, I haven't been able to post anything lately. Like, I don't want to bring attention to my account if I'm not active enough. I'm not doing the art that I feel like I could be doing. And I took a break. Like, I was just like, okay, if I do come back, like, I won't force myself to share it online. Thing is, I never did. I never did until I joined a oil painting class. Every painting took months. I saw the paintings and was like, okay, these are good. I wanna do more so I can have more mistakes and move on. Well, that didn't happen until recently. I started to consume a lot of things that felt really nice, that felt really inspiring, like, and rested enough so that I could like think creatively about those stuff. And the thing that I try to implement is like, okay, I'm going to create something, but that something doesn't need to be super pretty or useful, or it's not going to like skyrocket my social media following or anything. Like, today's art is not going to be pretty, but it's going to be something, and that's the message. This is a good question. How much do you render when you're getting out of an art block? Should you push to finish art? I never really push into rendering. Like, I just want to nail down a concept. So it is, at this stage, it is more important that I do it rather than me nailing it. No, it doesn't really matter to me. Like, I'll work on this piece when I feel like it, and when I stop feeling like it, I will stop doing so. To me, getting out of an art block requires you to enjoy the process. I wouldn't advise to just push your boundaries and make something groundbreaking when you're just trying to get something done. For example, when I took oil painting classes, it was just because I like paintings. I like looking at paintings and creating the colors, and just like having a palette and mixing my things felt nice. Like me not liking the final project didn't matter as much as me enjoying the class and the time that I took to paint. That really helped me. I try to not be so result oriented. It's not that it doesn't matter to me, it's just that I don't want it to frustrate me. I do really enjoy just the experience of arting. You know, there's like those ikigai type of graphics that it's what you like doing, what you are good at, and what makes you like gives you money. You should strive for the thing that it's in the middle. That is very hard. Like it's a goal, but when the conditions aren't given, you usually end up choosing like one of like a combination of two at most, an unequal percentage of each one. Maybe it's something that you love doing, but you're not really good, and the pay is really low, or the pay is really high, but you suck at it, and you quite like it, but do it for money. I don't know. Like there's different type of motivations and needs. I feel like illustration art I love. It doesn't really pay that much. Like it could pay more if you were good at it, but the thing is I feel like the amount of work that I need to do to be really good at it for it to pay, it's something that I'm not there yet. And I don't want to take away the love that I have for the art community by just like frustrating myself from not being good enough or not being able to pay the bills what I strive for that. If I evaluate myself constantly about my ability to draw or pay the bills with my art, I feel like my love from this world and what I'm doing and the people that I'm sharing this with will like lower. It's not what I feel like doing. Yeah, that's where I'm currently at. I don't want that to be a bummer for anyone. It's just that yeah, I stopped asking myself that much in terms of producing art in order to keep myself sane and enjoy the world that I like so much. I hope that I'm making sense. I really hope I am. What do you do if you feel creatively blocked but you have a deadline? Huh. I suffer. But also, if I feel blocked creatively and have a deadline, I usually just try to make myself feel comfortable about the fact that I won't be delivering something that makes me happy in a creative way, but it will make me happy that I finished it. And this is really hard because I need to really need to trick my mind into thinking just delivering, just doing so by the deadline, it's going to make you happy. I'm tempted to feel like it won't, but it does. I feel like much of my messaging it's lowering expectations, and I don't want for anyone to feel like I don't care. It's just like my focus is always to ease the suffering, not to lower the quality of the product, but lower the pain of doing the product. Yes. I maybe want to emphasize like how important it is to me that art works as a self-expression method, because I feel like we're too used to it being our jobs. We are too used to consume art and make art to consume. Making something without that purpose to me feels really good and rewarding. Today has been one of those days. I'm just drawing because it feels nice to do so after a long time of not being able to. And I hope that you are enjoying this talk as well. And if you're feeling stuck creatively, know that it happens, that it's possible, that it's not forever also. There's time for you to feel better about the work you do. So, I've been talking about art blocks, and it's been really nice. I enjoy this very much. That being said, I hope that you enjoyed this stream, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.